You want to sing a little bit louder? Just so it's just you.
Bet on it.
No, you're gonna get copyright.
Oh no!
Don't do it.
DMCA. So, the last thing that happened for everyone, if you don't remember, or because it's been quite a while, was you were in Finac City. You had spoken with Professor Shin, and you had had a lovely time. And she was telling you all the information you wanted to know that happened 2 sessions ago, but the one that happened previously, you Red went and spoke to Pokeball Master, and he told her about where the purple apricots would be to make a Master Ball. No, that's not the name of the characters. Serena and Kawaii-chan were gonna go shopping, but then I think Kawaii-chan did some training with my God, why have I forgotten everyone's name? Sadeko.
I thought we like took down the coffins and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking in my head in order of what happened. Then what you did was there was coffins that attacked the town. They all popped out of the balls and went when basically suicide bombed in the buildings. And you worked together and you put out all of the fires and put out all of the stuff and had just a decently good job in putting them all out. And in the kerfuffle, I think his name was Harris. It's really bad that I've forgotten that. But he lost his Master Ball. The Master Ball that he had in the store was stolen from the store, and that's where we ended up, basically. With the town was no longer on fire, and everything was fixed. And Shin was all like, yo, that's whack. And the potato, is with Professor Shin now. She's going to do some work to help out with the shadow Pokemon. That sound about right?
I guess so.
Yeah. Ditto is with.
No, I originally said Butters, and then went no, and then went Potato, is because I think that's what his name was.
I was like Ditto. I was like, what?
Potatoes is with Shin now, but since you have the phone, the mighty phone, you can contact her whenever, and she can send over.
She's not keeping him.
Yeah, she
The
can
power of telecommunication.
Yeah, you now have a phone, so you can send them over whenever you need. So this is where you're at. You sort of had the. I'll put the map back up on the screen for reference. So, yous are over here at the minute in Finac City.
Okay.
You cannot cross. Sort of goal for Sadeko, for Serena is to find her husband Dylan, who was last located in Frack City. There has also been requests to go to Agathe Forest to look for Celebi, who could potentially help with the purification process of Pokemon, and then other people have their own reasons to go to certain places. And Agathe Forest being one of the places someone has to go anyway.
Yeah. We have to get through Rilgum Tower first, anyways.
So,
unless you guys want to wander day and night through the desert,
you physically couldn't walk over to the right because of this massive ass crevice that exists. It was suggested to you by Professor Shin that if you go that way, you'll more than likely die, because it's literally a massive desert. Same with sort of going north of Rilgum Tower. It's certainly possible if you can get past the protesters that were there previously, for example. So it seems like, depending if you go back and see what the situation is, it might be possible to loop the whole way around. It's your best bet, because you'll be able to head here and then go across to get to there eventually. But it's up to you.
What if we just went north through the desert?
You would have to go through a lot of desert and probably die.
We don't want to die.
Yeah. I want to live.
Yeah. What I'd say is basically anything that doesn't have a path is where people haven't been and don't really walk, because there's reasons, because there'll be stops along the way, or there'll be stuff to like help you out. If you try to go off the path at all, more than likely, you're gonna die.
Hey, we can do
Hey,
it.
does anybody remember which way that legendary Pokemon went?
He went north-ish, northwest-ish.
To like the mountain battle entrance?
So what you remember was, well, I'll send you to the map where it was. In one of the previous routes that you were in, where you, this is the one. This big ass hole on the left hand side here
Mm-hmm.
didn't exist until extremely recently, and like to the point where, I mean, like literally as you were coming up, that was when that big ass hole appeared. So if you were to make an assumption, it's more than likely that the Tapu Bulu, was the Pokemon that you were encountered, is more than likely went this direction.
So if we're looking at that, then it probably went towards Agate village.
Yeah, so it would have went along this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep in mind
I
that
think-
we also I don't know if we like agreed, but I assume that we're also with Serena for her husband,
Yeah.
who is the opposite direction.
Yeah.
But if I remember correctly, I think our DM said that we have to go a certain way to get there anyway. Like it doesn't matter which way we go, right?
Yeah, so
Well,
you're gonna have your sort of option is either you go north from Railgun Tower, which will get you there a little bit quicker, or you go left. Well, from what you can gather, you'd have to go back to here to see what the situation is. But your sort of options are to go left and do a big loop, or to do a sort of smaller loop to get there.
Well, my vote is smaller, but again, we're a group, so whatever you guys decide.
Maybe we should do the shorter and we can go back to a gate. God.
Yeah. I'll
Ah.
take that. I mean, I would have liked to do like the long loop just to like see, but like you're right. We have a thing in peril right now.
My whole thing is find shadow Pokemon, so I'm down for whatever you guys are doing.
Yeah, let's go to Frag City.
Okay, so
Awesome, hubby, here we come.
what we'll do
Sorry.
is... sorry, go ahead.
Curly quick, I'm sorry. I know I was supposed to I grew some what's the apricorns?
Yes.
It was, how many red apricorns was it?
3.
3? Okay, thanks. Put that in there quick. I'm gonna forget. Alright.
No bother. Okay, so what we'll do is, do you just want to wrap up anything in the next city before you leave? So, what is also...
Boris is gone, right?
That's what else I was about to mention. Boris is gone. I forgot to do this in the recap. Boris is gone, and you also came to the discovery that the Magnus Ragnar Revolution, the people that were protesting at the tower, just happened to spell out the initials of Mr. R, the guy who I just seen that hard. Did I do that? Or also spelled out Mr. R, who was the guy who's been, sorting all the shadow Pokemon out, and you believe may have taken Serena's... That's not Serena. Ugh. Yes, Serena's husband.
Okay.
My
Yeah, I'm
goodness.
married.
That was a
Why was that
revolution
hard?
you also came with, because you went to Google and looked it up, and you went on Boris's Instagram account and seen how lonely he was.
What is that? That's a W.
www.
It's not me drawing.
That's not you drawing?
No, it's not. It's chaos.
Oh, I was like, is this like a subliminal message?
Chaos has worked out. You can draw. Okay, right.
Oh, that's not what I thought it was.
Yeah, it's not what I thought it was either. I thought it was.
What are we talking about?
Right. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to leave here, or do you want to talk to anyone before you go?
Can we watch the TV for a second? I want to see if that news crew is still over by the riot thing.
100% you can. So, you walk up to the local TV that's on. I'm sure there's one in the bar or wherever you want to go. There'll be one on there, and you hear do 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 do, like, oh, urgent news report. I'm Rita Reporterson, reporting live from just outside Realgum Tower. The protests are still going. People are still here, and the protests are even getting greater. But on a more positive news, they built a bridge going where the big ass hole was. She says obviously much more professional than what I just said. She's like, we've managed to patch that up so people can now travel that way if they have to. But it looks like there's still a lot of riots going on here. But we'll keep you updated. This is me, Rita Reporterson, with cameraman Kevin. Live.
Kevin. I don't know
Kevin
why, but that name
Cameraman.
always makes me laugh. Kevin.
It took all my willpower not to call him Cameron.
His
Little
last name
Cameron.
should be Chimera.
Go cameraman Chimera.
Oh, his
Okay,
first
yeah, it
name
should
is
be.
Cameraman.
Yeah, his first name is Cameraman.
Cameraman Chimera.
Cameraman Chimera. Yeah, that's much better. Cameraman Chimera. And Rita Reporterson. The dream team.
Yeah, these are like Power Rangers villains.
Okay, so it's unfortunate, but I don't think we can go north.
No, well, I mean, we're gonna go around anyway, so we can go back down south once we get there and go to Realgum Tower.
So,
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
what you also found out as well is what Magnus Ragnar's like profession was. If you've forgotten, he's the guy that owns the news channels in the region. That's where he got all his money from.
So the newscast we just watched had like a little MRR logo at the bottom.
Yeah,
Isn't he the biggest bad guy?
you don't know.
We know that he is the Scooby-Doo villain, though,
Possible.
or someone that works for him, or someone who hates him and is framing him.
You don't know, but you know they're associated to some degree. My goodness. So I just came back onto this map and seen the drawing.
The
So
Ferb?
Is it Ferb? It does look like Ferb. Do you want to talk to anyone, do any shopping, do anything before you head back out?
I was gonna ask if Shin had any parting words.
Shin does have some important words. He walks up to you all and goes, I don't think she had an accent. I don't think anyone had an accent, and if they do, I'm bad at them. He's like, oh, hey guys, look, everyone in town really appreciated what you did. This is a thing here just mental at the minute, just crazy. I'm gonna keep reporting and doing everything that I had done before, and looking at the looking at the shadow Pokemon, doing everything that I have been. But I wanna help you guys out a little bit. And she's like, I'm gonna work on some gear to help you do what you're good at. And it's like, I actually got an idea for you, Kwai-chan. And she like, I reckon I can make this. I see how you've been using like Ditto to sort of protect yourself when you're fighting.
Yes.
I reckon we can. Well, I say I reckon. I'm 100% sure that I can make you some sort of weapon or armor that Ditto can physically mold into to make that more effective for you. And I'm gonna start working
Oh
on
my
that.
gosh. Yes, please.
And she's like,
How much do I owe you?
You owe me nothing. I want you to help me out. I'm gonna help you out.
Dope.
And she explained she's like, what I want to do is you've sort of been using him to like protect yourself, but he's been a bit all over the show. I reckon we can make essentially like a hollow mold where he can slide into to like protect you that way. And
Oh
so
my
he can
god,
cover you a bit better.
yes.
And then she's like, what I want to do as well, which I think will be really cool, is have you ever seen the Star Wars franchise? Let's pretend that it exists in this world. Like, I want to make like a Ditto saber.
Oh.
It's just gonna be a stick with a Ditto in it.
Yeah, but
Oh my gosh, I can hit people with Ditter.
Yeah, like I think we could do that. If you're gonna commit to that, I think that'd be a good way to do it. Obviously,
Fuck yeah, I'm committing to that shit. Yes.
I don't mean to be that guy, but what are the benefits of putting Ditto in a stick?
Ditter has high, like, what's it called? High defense. So one, he can protect me, and two, in the stick, I can use him to hit other people. So it's technically like I'm hitting people. So
Couldn't you
whatever
just
I
use
hit
the
him with.
stick?
So,
But isn't it hollow?
what it's gonna be like is essentially like a handle where what Shin wants to do is to make a handle where Ditter can mold around it so that he can make, like, say you want to use like a katana, he can pretend to be a sword, or if you want to use like a big stick, he can be like a long stick, and it sort of just helps him mold and spread out easier, but keeps
Oh
him
my god.
confined to that
Yeah.
sort of space. Alex, she's like, look, you understand how it works when I make it,
Yeah.
Fair.
but it's just what I'm thinking. And he's like, she goes
I
up
can
to
stab people with jitter.
It's like, yeah, but I wouldn't suggest it. I don't think. He's like, I don't think them getting pink goop inside of them would be good for him or them. And she goes
Yeah,
up to
true.
Serena and she's like, I've seen your connection that you have with Pokemon and the way you channel with them. It's like, whilst I'm not a big believer in, all that stuff, it's like, but I reckon I could get something to help you out, to help you channel more clearly. I'm gonna work on that as well. That's something you'd be interested in?
Yeah.
Perfect. I will get
That'd be
working on all this stuff. And she goes, as well for Red, like, I noticed you don't really, like, you seem like quite the rugged type, but you don't really have anything that would, that you do. Like do you want something? Is there something that would be helpful? Do you want like a crossbow, or that's not? She's like, I don't mean that horribly. It's like, she's like, do you want like something to help you out with what you want to do? Like, do you want a crossbow? Do you want, like, you seem quite the rugged type? Like, is there something you want? Like, any kind of item I can make it?
I feel like a crossbow might be a little violent.
Like, yeah, it wouldn't shoot bows. Like, shoot something else.
Can I get something that shoots tranquilizer?
Well, you didn't want something that wasn't violent. It's like you think about it and you come back to me. I'll sort you something out. It's up to you.
No, I seriously want that.
You
Can
Can
could
I
do
get
like
like
a
a floater
like a
kind of
sleeping
thing?
bead
He's like,
Yeah,
that like
he's like,
explodes when on impact.
she's like, look, tranquilizer. I don't know if I can provide that. I'd probably need to go through some,
Can you maybe synthesize something that's kind of similar to the sleeping powder that Butterfree would use?
I could 100% do that.
Ooh.
I will look into that for you. Like, she's like, maybe I could get you like maybe not like a crossbow, but maybe like a slingshot that has like different like powdered balls in them. Like, you get me? Like glass like balls that maybe have like poison or like paralyzing like, how there's like poison powders or like stun spore and like other abilities like that. Maybe we could put them like into a little jar and you can throw them or shoot them.
That'd be cool. You sure you can't do like a dart form though? Because it's
I
want to
she's
make
like,
them hurt.
she's like, I could do dart form, but it's up to you.
Ooh,
And then
I
she's
like
like,
the dart.
I'll work on that. And she goes, so Sadeko, what do you want? You
Well-
charming motherfucker.
My my paycheck would be nice.
And she's like, I paid yous. I paid yous
like
all.
that one.
Did she pay us?
Yeah, she gave yous all money.
Oh, how
What
much?
money?
I mean, it's more like a
Money I
bonus.
used to take us all shopping.
Yeah, that's why yous all went shopping.
Oh,
'cause
that's
she gave you
right.
loads of money.
Oh,
and there's
I don't-
literally a quote of fucking Kawaii-chan going, I'm rich. I'm rich now.
Oh, I don't recall that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I wrote down. Do you remember how much it was?
I think it was 2 or 3K. I think it might have been.
Oh, that's right. I'm rich
I
now.
think it was 3K each. He's all got.
Okay.
She's like looking at her checkbook going, I don't even remember writing these, but I must have. But yeah, she paid you all. He's like, is there anything-
I rescind my comment.
She's like, yeah, well, for the paychecks, like, is there anything that you want? Anything I can do for you? Use of help my village, town, city, place, more than I could ask for. And you're going to help everyone in the region by the sounds of what you're doing now.
Can I have a pair of sunglasses?
No.
Oh.
Everyone gets one, okay?
Oh. You're offering to do more though.
No, I would need some. I didn't think. I figured I was just like her associate. I didn't know she was gonna offer me shit.
Like, well, you think about it and you send me a little text, buddy boy, alright?
Yeah, I have an idea, but I'd have to. That's private. I'll tell you later.
Okay, no problem. She's like, you send me a little DM, brother, and I'll sort it out for you. She's like, look, guys, hit me up if you need anything. Other than that, get out there and kick some ass.
Oh, does she have any spare, like Pokeballs or potions or anything she's willing to part with?
She like runs into her lab and like pokes around a little bit, and she's like, and she gives you like 3 Pokeballs. She's like, that's all I really have. I don't really keep much potions and stuff lying around.
Okay.
It's like, well, if yous are all done here, get out there, save Dylan, save the Shadow Pokemon, and save the world.
So I'm guessing we still have to go to what's this place called? We have to go around the rioters, right? We can't go through them.
You can go back
Try.
and check.
Yeah, okay, so
We
let's go
don't
back.
Have to do anything.
Oh, shit. Can I ask Sudeko something quick?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you show me how to use this? Takes out the phone. It's a brick, but I don't get it.
It's like some weird technological brick.
Nani?
Do I stack them?
Do I eat this?
Yeah, I'll give her a crash course on basic technology.
Technology 101.
Yeah.
The green button is called. But yeah.
Oh,
Text and emojis because
um,
I'm new to them. I think they're cool.
does the phone have like any features on it, like Pokedex kind of stuff, or?
No, unfortunately, it is bare ass text phone. Like, you know, it's literally like basic ass shit.
Okay. I'll just use that from now on and like
Is it a flip phone though?
text her
No,
my research.
it's got Snake on it.
Fuck yeah,
Oh.
Perk Breaker, let's
Mhm.
go.
We're
Yeah.
talking about like old Nokia.
Yeah, we're talking about old. Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. Even though this is set way further in the future than most of the Pokemon games, you're using Nokia.
Sweet.
Got to the point where it's become unironic. It's like you know, people went back to being retro, but now it's like the shit now. Everyone uses it. Okay, so anything else you want to wrap up with before you said?
Realgum Tower is like a shopping place, right?
I can give you a bit of information about it, but basically it's a big ass tower that's split into like 3 different sections. That's like one of them is like a shopping and shopping district. One of them is a residential district, and the other side is like tourism and all that kind of stuff. The place where the tourists go.
Yeah.
That's about all you really know. You haven't been there. I don't know if you've been there, but I assume you haven't been there.
I mean, he probably has been there. It's a prominent. He's worldly.
Mm-hmm. He's social. He's done stuff.
He's social.
Yeah.
He's charming as fuck, boy.
So, do you just want to head back to that route? Do you just want to walk back through the?
Well,
desert?
yeah. I mean, we can't go anywhere else. This is like a
Okay.
dead end city.
Okay.
We can. There might be a way for us to get through the protesters. I mean, they're like.
Yeah.
It's more the police that are the problem.
Okay, so I'm putting away 3 of my Pokemon, but I'm keeping Pippicup, Pippi Pecker,
Yeah.
Picky Pecky, and Ditter. Because Ditter's just gonna be like, be with me. Because
Mhm.
Ditter's like my boy.
Yeah, no problem.
And Picky Pecky, I'm gonna use him to scout.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
So, as you leave, the place where you're leaving, Pirate Town, or Finax City, sorry. Oh my goodness, I am talking over myself.
I have a question. I'm still stuck in
Yeah.
the my screen itself is still in
But now-
Phrenaxity, wherever
Oh,
we
me
are.
too.
yeah, 'cause
yeah.
you haven't left yet. So as
Oh,
you
okay.
leave, you
Okay,
see
yeah.
a guy literally just entering the entering the city as you are coming out, and it's a guy you.
Is this Boris?
No,
I'm
it's a
gonna
guy
beat Boris when I see him.
you briefly recognize because you spoke to him extremely briefly. You see this very well dressed bloke run up to you and goes, "God, it's you guys! It's you guys! It's you guys! You won't believe it! You won't believe
Is
it!"
is this the guy that we didn't allow to come with us through the desert?
Yeah. You won't believe it.
Dicks.
I
Okay, what?
He's like, I found it. Found the aliens. I found them.
What alien was it?
He's like, I fucking found it. Like, but I didn't
Such a
go.
cliff fairy.
Like, but I didn't go anywhere near it because it was way too big, way too big. And what he does is he had a picture that he took of it, and this is what this is the picture that he shows you. It's this Pokemon.
Oh shit! It actually looks kind of cool.
He's like,
Wait, I
this,
don't see it.
it's at the bottom of the map. He's like at the entrance.
Oh, he took a picture of it.
Oh,
Yeah, he takes a picture of it, and this is what he's showing you. He's like, I went in, I found this super secret cave, I went down, and this is what I see. Except it was massive. It was
Dude,
so big.
It's on like a phone.
Yeah.
He's gonna take it and like inspect it real close.
Okay.
And I want to roll some perception here on like him. Like I want to see what he's. I want to get a general vibe.
You want to get a vibe of him?
Yeah.
It'd be intuition, I think. Then.
Intuition. Where are my things? Okay. Cool. All right.
Oh, sorry, one sec. Let me know. Did you roll
There you go. Woo.
Okay, so you like you want to know what he's like. He looks really beat up. Like he looks quite like, and he does
Yeah.
not
Like I want to read him. Like
he's not lying to you.
as far as he knows, he's not lying to us.
As far as you know, and you're fairly confident, he is not lying. He is completely telling you that he saw this big ass alien, and it's true, and everything he said is legit.
He so yeah, I'll look at him. I'll look back at the phone. I'll look at him, and then I'll kind of turn to everybody and just like raise my eyebrows, like
The motherfucker did it. He's like, look, you guys seem kind of like cool and stuff, and like, I already have my little loony boy here. We couldn't take this thing on. I don't want to approach it because of how big and strong it was. Would you guys come with me and like investigate the cave, please?
I would like to investigate.
Ooh. Like,
yeah.
he's like, ooh. Gets like really excited. He's like, oh, come. And he is going to lead you guys to where it is. It's back to in the desert where you were before. He's all interested in going doing this?
yes.
Sweet.